Hey guys, it is February 15th of 2010. 2010. No, it's not. 2011. Shit. But really, the only reason I am wanting to do a vlog today is so that I can show you this. I bought him. He keeps turning around. But, so, I wasn't able to really, I even turned on my damn lights so that you could see him really well. But they put extra helium in him for me. But he says, I'm yours, hug me, be mine, kiss me, I love you. But Buffy's in the way. But let me sit down and maybe, there we go. Now I got him in frame. So, yeah, that's the, in my Valentine's Day thing, I think I mentioned that I wanted to get the Octopus. I think I mentioned, maybe I didn't. Heck, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's what and that guy, he was now, granted, I don't know if he's a guy. That's what the girl at the checkout counter, she's like, how do you know he's a guy? He's like, purple kind of says girl to me. I'm like, we'll leave that undetermined. But, you know, he does have that little thing down there, so could be his penis. But, I don't know what Bright Eyes is doing. He's getting up and stuff and messing it all up. Not that it's not, you know, obviously it's a mess all in of itself, so it doesn't need any help from him. But yeah, that was the only one left, and the only reason it was left, I have a feeling, is because it was on the ceiling. I went over and asked a guy to help me, and I was like, actually, because there's a hook in produce where you know, that stretches up to the ceiling that you're supposed to be able to grab things down with, and like, we probably could have grabbed the little white piece down there. It lost its weight or whatever, so it wasn't staying down, because I thought, you know, I just always thought that's what those things were for, but apparently they have a weight in them as well at some point. But I was like, well, I work here, do you mind if I just go in the back and get it? Because, like, you know, I hated to bug somebody for something like that, but it's making a sale, I guess, even if it is half off. He was $2.50 today. So, but we went in the back because he didn't know where to get it. I think he might be new. I haven't really seen him around much, but so I went and I showed him where the hook was, or at least where I knew it was, because from one time when I got something stuck in the rafters by joking. I was jokingly going to throw it. This is back when Rusty worked there. Jokingly, I was going to, like, throw it too high for him to catch or whatever, or just give it a really high toss. And I held on too long. So whatever it was, gosh, what was it? It was a bag of cheese. That's what it was. It was a bag of cheese, I think, the shredded cheese. So I threw it, and it just stuck right up against one of the rafters. It didn't bounce. It didn't, like, you know, hit and, like, lean over. It just stopped right on the rafter. So that's when Amy told me about. She's like, well, can you get it with the balloon hook? And I'm like, balloon hook? So I knew where it was. I went back there and showed him, and he was trying to get it down with that. And I was trying to hook the, you know, the little white thing or whatever. And I guess she's the department manager or producer or whatever. She kind of laughed. She's like, you guys are killing me. She's like, the way you got to do it is, you know, put some tape, or, you know, some double-sided tape around, or wrap it backwards is what she said to do. I guess it wasn't double-sided tape. It was just wrap the tape backwards on the end and just give it a whack, you know, and give it a whack. Whack, 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 whack. FAP? No, no. Something different. So he went in the back, and he got some, and put it on the end, a little bit on the end. We were almost had it with that. I had it with that at one point, but then I actually moved it because it was kind of down on a lower beam, and then because I was a little bit taller than him, so I was trying to get it. What are you doing? What was that? Gremlin? I'll cut all that out. It's fine. Unless I'm lazy, and then you'll just see a huge long pause there. Who knows? So he got, there was a lower beam that he was on, and then when I grabbed him, I didn't get him all the way, so he went all the way up to the ceiling. I was like, damn it. But they were she was saying something about, or the department manager of produce, she was saying something about some guy would come in and he had like an extender, and one of the overnight cashiers happened to be standing there because she was watching the calamity, the comedy of errors that we were having trying to get that thing off the ceiling, and she was like, well, there's one up front, I was like, oh really? So I went and got that one, and actually I couldn't tell. It was just like a stick with some tape on the end of it. And I was like, okay, like this huge ball of tape on the end of it. And I went and I asked the CSM lady in the morning up front, I was like, I think this is supposed to get a balloon, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is an extender or not. And she was like, yeah. And then she just, pulled the extra bits of it out. I was like, oh, that's how you extend it. Good to know. But, so she tried to get it, and she wasn't quite tall enough. So I was, like, grabbing at it, and I kept getting him up against the rafters and stuff, and I thought I was going to pop him, trying to pull him out of there. But, obviously I didn't. And, he's there. Turning around and around and around. The back side of him is where his... That was my stomach. I don't know if you heard that or not. The back side of him is where his... On one of his tentacles, he has a UPC. So that's why I want him to stay out here this way, so that, I don't know. I'm picky about that sort of stuff. Like, I don't want the UPC showing. Like, why wasn't the price was on a sticker that just peeled right off? It'd be kind of nice if the UPC would have been that way too. So, but yes, that is. I think I mentioned it. I don't know, but that is my my Valentine's Day present to myself. I waited until it was half off, and it's a good thing it was on the ceiling, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have got it. And there's Buffy. What are you doing, Buffs? What are you doing? Do you like the new thing in the house? Like, I don't even think they know. Like, they might have been a little bit freaked out about it when I came in the door with it. But they're fine now. They're fine now, right, Buffs?